everything on the earth or in the universe works in an evolutionary context. You'll always know and begin to experience on a finer level that you have not experienced yet on this level. So you always really know where you're going, always. You always really know what you're going to have to cross to get there. Just like when you left your home to come here, you knew exactly where you were going. You didn't know what it would look like, but you know you would arrive. And that's exactly the same in the spiritual life, in the life of love, in the life of truth, in the discovery of who one is and what this is. We're so familiar with our tiny me space, our tiny me experiences, that we constantly reflect off in life is not actually life, it's living, it's memory. Is memorizing what you did, what you said, and whether it fits your likes and dislikes book. And it's an unconscious or subconscious behavior that everyone does because everyone's doing it. But when one discovers one is the only one, you're freed of the everyone. And when you begin to be freed of the everyone, you must begin to love the only one. And the only one is that love, light, that you see in your heart. And that you know in your heart. And when you begin to truly love that one and only light within your own heart, and you begin to respond to it, that's when the only one starts to show itself through everyone. And it's a bit of a practice, because in this practice of the recognition of the only one in the basic space of phenomena, which we're going to look at this, then what happens is, when you come to the only one, that little still voice within, bright light within, when you start to come to that, to trust that only, and to be that only, and to love that only, is kind of tested, but the word test is just to kind of point a direction to get you to see what I'm endeavouring to give form to, understanding to. When you start to come to this one, then often you forget this one and listen to the everyone, the field of everyone's story. Basically, an illusion in your mind. And an illusion that has within it an element of truth. The element of truth is when you're finally giving up seeking experiences to satisfy yourself, and yourself will never be satisfied, then you want to come to or discover somewhere that is pure satisfaction. And the only place that is pure, eternal satisfaction is your being. It's your being that is only the real satisfaction. Your being is. And it is said, like for instance, in the Buddhist tradition, this is called one taste. It is said if you had one taste of this utter pure satisfaction, you would know how disappointing your ideas of what satisfies you are. And you would also know, every time you picked up that old way of trying to satisfy a self that actually doesn't exist, only as a thought in your mind, how awful and terrible it is. And you'll ask yourself, why do I keep doing this? Right? That's what you're asked. Well, eventually you're asked. After you still keep seeking more experiences, and you try to discover the why you keep doing this, and keep doing this. And you'll never discover why you keep doing this and keep doing this. The only why you discover and keep doing it is eventually the pain becomes unbearable. The funny thing is, to discover real satisfaction, within your real being, then the pain that was caused through you endeavoring to get satisfaction through something that can never give you eternal satisfaction, its pain is what you have to go through when you are called to come to a place is placed inside your real light. When you're called to that, and you may have one taste of that, just one taste of that shows you it is real, but even that one taste is not enough for you to fully trust unless it is the letting go of your old needs for continual experiences, these kind of experiences, solid kind of experiences, that you'll have these solid kind of experiences, the ones that you keep seeking in your familiar sense of self, and you'll realize how painful it is, and you'll promise yourself not to do that again, and then you'll reach for the light that you know can only satisfy you all the way in and all the way out, and you'll reach for it, and your pain arises. Like a rope around your neck and around your ankles. And you reach for that light, and more pain comes up, because your pain is only transformed by you returning to that light that you truly are. Your pain cannot do anything but come with you for transformation. Everyone, most people reject that. They try to seek a real love that outside does not exist. Real love exists within one's real self. And when real love is touched upon in one's real self, then all of existence is the expression of that real love.